Okay, let's begin the review of the Apogee HypeMic Plus. And this is what you get when you buy it, whether if you buy it brand new or if you buy it used, you make sure it has all these components. Obviously, it's the mic itself, and it does use micro USB, and of course you can connect an external headset so that you can hear your voice while you're recording. That's particularly important, I guess, if you're making music. I'm not a big fan of micro USB. To me, that's a sign of old technology, but that is the way it works. This is the dial that lets you select the gain, increase the gain or decrease it, or you hear those clicks, toggle between the different modes. LEDs here will indicate voice level. You'll see it rise, the green bars, or green LEDs when your voice is at a certain decibel level. It goes red if its voice is too strong, and the center one is blue when it's got power, but it's in standby mode. This is the tripod that comes with it. It's good quality, very good quality, but its height is only set by how wide you set the legs. It doesn't expand out. This is the adapter to which you connect the microphone, and then of course you can this tightens that swivel. It's 360 degrees, and it can go at 90 degrees there. And then in terms of other accessories that are included, you do have the micro USB for the mic, and lightning for your iPhone up to, I guess, the iPhone 14 series. iPhone 15 now is USB-C. And then, of course, it has one other cable that it comes with. And this one, again, micro USB to connect to the microphone, and USB-C. This would be when you use it on your MacBook Air, MacBook Pro. And it does include a small but good quality pop filter. Now, in some reviews, I've seen people say, one YouTuber said it was difficult to use, it didn't stay in place. I haven't experienced that with it, and nor did I get any scratching on my mic either. It's very good quality for a basic pop filter. And this washer here, or I guess it'd be a screw more like it, is what fastens to the swivel. You'd put the pop filter on the bottom, and then you'd connect the mic on the top. And I'll show all this now as I assemble it. Okay, let's go ahead and assemble this. So I'm going to put the swivel on the tripod. Okay. You just hand tighten, nothing, don't overdo it. I'm going to go ahead and place the pop filter on, and then I'm going to put the top screw here to hold the pop filter in place. Okay. And then as far as the Apogee mic, it's got weight to it. Quite a bit relative to the tripod and the pop filter. And you can feel the good quality on it. Of course, now I can adjust the pop filter. You saw that. And then, of course, now spread the legs, okay, for the tripod. And at this point, it's ready to connect to either the MacBook Pro or the iPhone. I have an iPhone 13 Pro. Of course, if I had the iPhone 15, which I do hope to have pretty soon, then I'll be using this cable. And this one will largely be one that'll be deprecated because it's for the older technology that's being phased out. Okay, that's it. Now let's get some demonstrations on the voice quality. Okay, now this time I am definitely recording the video is from my iPhone 13 Pro, but the voice is coming from the microphone being attached to my Mac Mini M1, and it is designated as the microphone that a system setting is to use the HypeMic, but I explicitly list it right there. So the whole point of this is just that you can see and hear a consistent voice recording between the devices in your Apple ecosystem. Okay, and next is coming the iPad. Okay, this is the audio of me recording the microphone now. The HypeMic connected to my iPhone 13 Pro. Initially, I want to add the iPhone the recording didn't have any audio, or I thought it didn't have audio. It turns out the audio was very low. So when I use the HypeMic on the iPhone, I do need to adjust the gain upwards. Whereas I didn't have to do that on the MacBook Pro, but I certainly had to do that on the iPhone. But with that in place, okay, you can hear my audio and it should sound primo and just the same as what you heard recorded on the MacBook Pro. Okay, as you can see here, this absolutely I did not expect. That the HypeMic is not compatible with the iPad Pro M1 because it doesn't support Thunderbolt 4. I would have thought that it could still use the USB-C protocol inside of the Thunderbolt, but it can't. Wow. Okay, that's not something I expected. Ooh, and I don't see any workaround for it at this time. That's why my recordings were not capturing any audio when the HypeMic is connected to the iPad Pro M1. Now, one thing I've noticed is I do have to adjust the gain every time I'm connecting this, and so particularly on the iPhone, if you don't get the gain right, you're not going to really record. Your voice will be so low as to make you think that you have no audio. But you see that once I did adjust the gain, you can see the LEDs responding. Okay, and there's different modes that we have. Let me step through those. Now, let me go ahead and set a mode, and you toggle through the modes with the gain dial by pressing in, and that indicates that we're in shape mode. According to the user guide, it says that shape is a subtle, smooth setting that makes a great starting point. Press again. You see the two purple LEDs. That's called squeeze. It's an intermediate setting that adds excitement and warmth. And one more time, all of that. And now that's extreme coloration, ideal for spoken word, radio broadcast, and podcasting. I think I need to lower the gain a little bit, because in that mode my voice is consistently making it slam on red. So I don't want to get any kind of issue there from too much gain. Okay, and those are the modes. Typically, I don't have it in a mode. I like the quality that this does recording my voice, and I like to hear my voice sound real. Um, Preference. But of course, if you know, you'll get to choose for yourself. I did forget to mention one thing. It's the torque uh, wrench that's included, because that's actually how you adjust or tighten up the legs. I like to have mine be a little bit flexible. I can move them, but if you really had the right position you had them in and wanted to just make sure they stay firm and don't move, that's where you would do it with this torque wrench that's included. But in conclusion, or as I'm wrapping this review up, I want to show one thing, and that's how to put it back into the kit. It may sound bonehead, but there's something part of it that can get confusing, and so let me just show you how I go about putting it away. Okay, obviously I got to take off the mic. Be careful with it, because it can fall and you don't want it to fall. Okay, and that easily goes where it's supposed to. Take off this screw here, and now I can place that up inside the bag. The pop filter, I just twist it so that it's nice and flat. Okay, and then of course it will slide easily inside the bag there. Okay, we take them, remove the mount, and the tripod goes in, and then here's the little bugger. How does it fit in? How does it fit in? It's real simple, but it's easy to miss. You just loosen this up, and then of course the swivel, and get it in that nice 90-degree shape. And there, it goes in. Oh, well, in summary, I like it. It's the best mic, the first mic I bought, but I didn't go with the cheapie. I went with something that gives me the quality very close to what I would get out of a $3,000 microphone with the more expensive microphone doing about 10% better quality. That's not a lot of difference. Compared to this one. I mean, you're getting really good, and it's easy to use, like what you would expect out of a simple rinky-dink budget microphone. And if it weren't for the Apple silicone, iPad silicone thing being incompatible, I would be completely satisfied. But I don't consider that an Apogee problem. That's Apple not wanting you to like your iPad so much that you would decide not to buy a laptop. I don't think they need to be worried about that. And hopefully they'll relent on that issue and just let this happen. I mean, because that's a huge deal for me, and I'm not happy that I can't use my iPad Pro M1, but that's life. Please give me a like and subscribe. I'll do the same for your channel. I'll watch your content, leave likes, and we will all help each other out. Until next time, bye-bye.